I got receipts. I got receipts. And to top that off, and to top these other receipts off, a lot of you guys don't know this about me, but I went to school, Liberty University, shout it out. And if anybody knows what Liberty University is, it's almost the equivalent of somebody yelling out Oral Roberts University over there in Oklahoma, or Moody Bible Institute over there in Chicago. I was attending that, and my major was based off of psychology, theological studies, Christian counseling, because I was getting those badges to become a pastor. Bad me. Those that know you, oh Josh, yeah. So my roots go very, very deep. So when somebody comes to me about religions, which we call different worldviews, I can sit down and have an educated conversation about, I don't want to make this too long. I'm about to make it 5 minutes. This is going to be part 1. I could actually sit down and have an educated conversation. And I can have an educated conversation, and we're going to call this apologetics on not defending my faith. I don't have to defend why I believe that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior based off my personal testimony. Jesus Christ got scars. Look at that leg. I got scars too. And my scars run deep to the point where I had to, when I talked to my grandmother, I said, nobody told me about God. Nobody told me about God. I can honestly sit there and look somebody in the face and be like, no, nobody had to tell me about God. Because of what I went through, and the Bible talks about being saved by your testimony. Nobody had to tell me about God because of what I went through with my mother, with my twin sister who's deceased, with my family now. My sister that is a year older than me is deceased. The reason why I'm in the right mind that I am, the reason why I am running in the profession that I am, nobody had to tell me about God because I got a testimony. I understand people of different walks and different worldviews also have testimonies, and I respect their testimonies. Malcolm X had a testimony. Respect his testimony greatly. If you read his autobiography, or I think his biography, he had a testimony. And his worldview within his faith changed his testimony also, going on later on in life. And this is going back to the topic of discussion. It's like, if I change my faith from Christianity to Islam or to Hindu, I said that's impossible for me to change. Impossible. Here's the thing, my wife, she is a believer in Islam. And she's going to have her own testimony. Her family, they say, who you think, her father said, who you think Jesus Christ is? So I said, to me, he's Lord and Savior. Now, I understand y'all believe he's a good prophet, and this argument has been going on for centuries, thousands of years, because he looked at one of his apostles, or disciples at that time, and he said, who do you say that I am? Oh, some say that you're a good man. Some say, so you got to be grounded inside your faith to understand that these conversations have been going on for thousands of years. Some say that you a prophet. Some say, we saw you standing on the mountain. But Jesus Christ looked at him and said, well, who you think I am? Who do you say that I am? Based off of what your experiences are with me. And mind you, Jesus Christ had not yet died on the cross. He had not yet shed blood. I don't think his disciples knew what he had to do, because he was trying to tell them, yo, I'm on a mission. Where I'm going, y'all can't go there. If you want to be worthy to sit at my table, can you go through what I'm going through? So they didn't have a full understanding. But at that time, Jesus Christ was still asking him, and I know people going to be like, his name ain't Jesus. Come on, there's no J's in the Jewish language. Let's be real. There's no J's in the Jewish language. My name is Joshua, Yeshua, There's no J's in the Jew. Yeah, we get it. But at that time, Jesus Christ would say, who you say I am? This is the reason why his own people, the Jewish people of that day, crucified him. Alongside, and wait, they crucified him, and they matter of fact, they wanted the other Jesus, because there were two Jesuses, two Yeshuas. One was a criminal. A lot of people don't know that. And one was Jesus. Do you want this Christ, this Jesus who you called Christ? They call him the Christ because of the works that he was doing. Because everything, he didn't even self-proclaim himself. I didn't call myself the Christ. They called me the Christ. Or they called me the King of the Jews. This is what they coined me. But Jesus Christ only came in and he said, I am. I am that I am. I just am. It's like I'm just like oxygen. I am. I'm the essence. Is water wet? It is. So that's what I am. Who you say that I am? I am that I am. Because they understood, and I'm going off on the side road,